Hello, and welcome to week 1 in general music. My name is Mrs. DeLelio. Now, if you haven't heard the music of the month, go ahead and pause this video and listen to Hungarian Dance number 5. There's a link to a YouTube clip right above this video on our website. So if you are listening to this video, I'm assuming you found our new website that will hold all the things you need for general music this year. So go ahead and pause and listen to Hungarian Dance number 5 if you haven't heard it already. So now that you've heard it, we want to know, how does the music make you feel? We've got some pictures for you to look at. Can you relate to any of the faces on our screen? If you were in our Google Music class, we might have had you type a letter into the chat to say, I was really happy. This music made me happy, so I was A. Nope, it was more boring to me, so you would type E. Remember that this is an opinion, so there's no wrong answer here. So in this first unit for general music, we're going to do some things together. We're going to echo rhythms. We're going to sing using a pleasant tone. We're going to use movement to express an idea or feeling. We can talk about the music we listen to. Maybe we can do what we just did with the faces, see how the music made us feel. And today we're going to learn a lot about what our jobs will be during virtual general music. So today we're going to listen to the do's and don'ts of general music class. When you come to our Google Meet general music class, we will take attendance, so we would love to see you. So if you can make it in real time in the Google Music class, we would love to see you. All right, so here we go. The do's and don'ts of general music. So like I said, in general music class, we're going to be singing, playing instruments, moving, and learning about music, how to read music, and learning about famous musicians. There's 2 general music teachers at Laurel Hill. My name is Miss DeLelio, and I am one of the general music teachers, and I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy to see you, and I'm glad to get music started again. The other general music teacher is Mr. Rogers. He is also happy to meet you, to see you. We're both available for any questions or concerns you might have. So here are some of our specialists, and in these pictures, they're showing a good choice for virtual learning and a mistake. So let's see what Mrs. Hasuni is, our librarian. In one of the pictures, looks like she is looking at the laptop ready to go. And the other one, she's taking a nap. Which picture is a good choice for virtual music? Yes, it's not nap time. Try to get enough sleep so that you are awake and ready to go when we start class. Mrs. Braden is one of our PE teachers, and in one of these pictures, she is on her phone, and she is maybe talking to her friends and clearly doesn't want to get off the phone. And in the other picture, her phone is face down away from her, and she is paying attention to the laptop. Yep. That's the correct choice. So if you have any toys or electronics or games, this is not the time. Make sure you schedule some other time in your day for those things that you enjoy. Mr. Cheetzes, is our IT specialist. And in one picture, he's hugging his laptop to the chest. And the other one, he's running. Which is the better choice if you were asked to move your laptop safely from one room to the other? Yeah. So he's showing you how to carry your tools for learning safely. Miss Rickards is new to Laurel Hill, and she is an art teacher. In the one picture, she's facing away from the camera. And the other picture, she's facing towards the camera. So which one do you think is a better choice for virtual general music? Yes, please go ahead and be looking at the screen. We have lots of visuals and lots of things we want you to see and respond to. So make sure you can see them. If you're not looking at us, it's very difficult to learn. Okay, Mr. Rogers, he looks very hungry in one picture. He's eating his lunch, and in the other picture, he's not. Which one looks like a better choice for music? It's going to be a little difficult to manage moving and singing while eating. It's just going to be challenging. So go ahead and eat your food at a different time so that you can be ready to participate when we get to music class. Okay, now here is a video. Here is a video, And I'm going to turn my mic off for a second so that we can really hear Mr. Brady's video called Too Noisy. He was of such a good sport in making this video, and you can spot all of his mistakes that he makes in coming to general music class. Okay, so today in music class, what we're going to be doing.
Oh, me.
What?
Me. Oh, me. I got this.
I can't.
I got it right here. Me. What? Me. Right here. Yep. Right here. I got the answer right here.
Okay, so you can see it was just too noisy. We couldn't hear anything. So make sure you're using your microphone appropriately. If you need to say something, you can turn your camera on and raise your hand. You can type in the chat. There's lots of ways to get our attention other than just screaming out. So we usually can't hear what you need anyway when you do that. All right, we got a few more mistakes to look at. Here's a meeting with Mrs. DeLelio and Mr. Rogers. Those are two of your music teachers. And here's this picture one. That looks pretty good. Uh-oh. Miss DeLelio, I just wandered away. I just left the meeting. Okay, so stay with us if you can. We understand things happen, but if you can stay with us for that time we're together, we really appreciate it. Okay, so that's a better picture. We have everybody there. There's lots of mistakes on this page. Oh my goodness. Can you find them all? Yeah, I see lots of mistakes on that page. We're not going to be playing with our toys, throwing paper airplanes at our friends, or napping during general music. All right, so I hope that gives you a little bit of better idea of what your job is when we get to general music time on our Google Meets. Okay, so next week, that's coming up next week, we're going to do a chant called Who Stole the Cookie? And it sounds like this. You can keep the beat on your body. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Miss DeLelio stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? Miss Hasuni. Miss Hasuni stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? Mr. Brady. Mr. Brady stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? Next week in our music class, we're going to learn that chant and we're going to put some of your names in. So join us next week, and so we will see if you can hear your name. Last thing at the end of every lesson, we're going to give you a music activity of the week. This is your asynchronous learning lesson, but I'm going to call it music activity of the week. For this week, we want you to explore the website. The website is laurelhillesmusic.com. That's where you're going to find lots of resources. Don't just go in your grade level. You can go to different grade levels, poke around, and see what's there. Okay, so have a great week. I will see you next week, and check out the website is your assignment, laurelhillesmusic.com. It will be very helpful. I don't think that's a waste of your time. I think that will be a good resource to know, and to know that it's there. I'll see you next week in music class. Bye.